Hello everybody, my name is River Delcom. This is the 58th episode of Speaking with Autism. It is May 14th. I understand everybody has finished school, college, or getting close to finishing off their school year. So before I start today's video, congratulations to the class of 2026 who are graduating this year, or who have graduated, which is mostly college students. And I just want to say, your first chapter has started, and more is going to come later on. But that also means that you're now, not only has your degree been finished, all your work has been paid off, and you're heading to that next chapter of life. And today's video is what the topic of what this video is going to be about, because May is Mental Health Awareness Month, even though I like to call it Acceptance Month. So, what does mental health have to deal with autism? Well, 70% of individuals who are on the spectrum of autism are dealing with mental health problems. So, it's where we've worked of how we feel, how we work within ourselves, of how we push ourselves to our limits, especially with today's day and age of technology. Did you know, like recently, there's been a lawsuit that happened a while ago where this one family has sued the likes of Meta and YouTube and has won the case for their own kid of their safety of being on social media, and that causes of mental and physical well-being. Why is that? Well, the difference between being here on social media versus real life is that when you look at something online, many people assume they should be like this person, like their favorite TikToker, their favorite Instagram or Facebook vlogger or YouTube blogger and all that stuff, and they're like, oh, this is amazing, I could be someone like him or her. But problem is, you're pushing yourself to be something that you're not. And I'm not saying, and it's not trying to be rude, it's trying to say this to help yourself, just like what I had to go through. Because a few weeks ago, something I felt like I did something wrong, but I don't want to make this a big deal, and I don't want y'all who feel that way. If you have someone like who unfriended you or something and you really feel bad and they don't tell you why, don't make it too hard for yourself, because it's going to drive you absolutely crazy. And it's hard because there's a lot of people who felt they may have did something wrong and nobody tells why. And I went through that. I went through that phase of I felt like I did something wrong to either a friend, my parents, or anyone. And it's really hard to go through that because you're trying to figure out, well, what happened? Did I do something wrong? It's like a what if scenario that you have no idea what's going on. And some of us are just obsessed with our phones off and on. And it's wearing down our mental health because, we're so disconnected now. Probably more than ever. And, we don't talk very much. We don't interact. We don't go out more often. Because we have this. And I think it's more important to understand, or let parents know that, hey, you need to get off technology and go outside, go do something fun. Because if you stay online very often, it's gonna derail your mental health, but also you're going through the phases of emotion where you have no idea what's going on within your life. And it's okay to feel down for yourself, but it's okay to let go. And don't make things a bigger problem than it already is. And just like what I did. I felt like I did something wrong with a friend of mine, But as soon as I talked to others, including my parents and my brother, they said don't make it a big deal. And that's what I've been doing. I never make it a big deal. And I hope you all do the same, because at the end of the day, if you make this bigger problem than it already is, it's gonna get worse. So what do you have to do to maintain your mental health especially as an autistic person? Shut off your phone. Take a few breaks. Get off of social media for a long time. Go like on and off. Just go outside and talk to your family, talk to a friend, someone that you trust so much. And because like what just happened with the family that won the court case, they're now prioritizing their kid to handle the ways of social media, because people will use like apps to call each other out just to be hateful, and that's not right. I don't care what you do, just don't be extremely hateful, because we're in the toughest of times where being being evil is more popular than ever, and be honestly, some of us, including me, would rather be unpopular than rude. And I want to make this video to help anybody with autism, ADHD, dyslexia, or any of that stuff, to help us maintain our mental, physical well-being within ourselves. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Before I go, please comment, like, subscribe, and ring the bell for notifications. And before I leave today, let me leave this out very quickly. Your mental health matters, because we all matter. It's okay to cry. It's okay to let go. It's okay to have someone who is there for you. If you need a break, just wait. Talk to someone that you know. Talk to your family. Talk to your friends. Because there's nothing worse than being alone and not have anybody be around with you. Because you are loved, and we're at the toughest of times within our lives. So I hope you all take my word for it, and I'll take for yours. My name is River Dolcom. I speak autism, and May is Mental Health Awareness Month. So everyone, please take care of yourselves. Have a great day.